I'm Ryan with Prudential Pest Solutions, and if you've seen some of our other videos on rodent control, you know that the two most common ways that rodents get into a house is through the garage door and through where the HVAC line comes into the house. So if we look on this home here, a very common area that we want to check on the garage door is this weather seal here, and then more importantly, this seal at the bottom. So we can see if we look down here that this seal is pretty well gone, and I can put my fingers all the way through it. So if I can put my hand through it, you can imagine what a mouse can do. Now if we look on this side here, I've already taken this weather seal off, and we can just see how, this is at the bottom here, we can just see how compressed that is all the way down, whereas it should be more of like a, should have more depth. So this has just been crushed through the ages, and it's even missing a section right here. And again, this is where mice were coming in and going right through. And if we look on this side, and we're going to do both garage door seals here, but the mice were coming in through this big, this is where I put my hand earlier. They were coming in, go straight along here, and then right into this hole, and then into the basement. So you could just replace the weather seal. That's fine. You could definitely do that. It's just rubber. You can find it at the hardware store, but there's nothing stopping the mice from just chewing right back through it. So what I use, and if you saw my other exclusion video, I use a product called xcluder, which is a woven mesh, steel infused exclusion block. And what they've actually done here is they've actually used this xcluder product and put it on a new garage door seal for the bottom. So this will go on like this. This will be us looking at it from the side view here. But if the mice try to chew through this rubber, they're still going to come across this woven mesh and they're not going to come in. So what we're going to do is we're going to take this off and we're going to replace it with this. So not only does this contact the ground and we won't have these large gaps like we do here, but if new mice try to bite through it, yeah, they'll be able to bite through the rubber, but they're going to come across that exclusion, that excluder mesh, and they're not going to be able to get back in. So it's really a longer term solution to keep mice out of the garage. All right, so we got the new seal on, and you can see how much more length it has here. You can see the excluder mesh on the inside here. So we're going to get this installed back on the door, and then our bottom will be all sealed up. So that's what it looks like from the side. And again, you can see it's got a much better depth on it. And it's just going to seal up a lot better than the flat thing that came out. So now we got the seal on, and we can just see how tight that is. And again, with that being rubber, if they chew through it, they'll hit that excluder, I should say, woven mesh, and they're not going to be able to get in. So here, just by comparison, is what a normal one looks like, right? Just rubber, flimsy, and again, this one was missing a good 6 or 8 inches on it, to this, where we're sealed up, we're tight, and no rodents are getting in. So when you're talking about rodent exclusion, the key is keeping them out, and keeping them out longer term, and that's what this excluder product that we just put on this garage door is. Now, if you're curious as to what other areas that rodents get in, we have other videos on common rodent entrances, and also I have a video on what you can do with the weather seals on the side of the garage door. If you live in Chester County or southeastern Pennsylvania and you have a rodent issue, give Prudential Pest Solutions a call. We'll come out, we'll evaluate, we'll resolve your issue, and more importantly, we'll keep the pests out.